Welcome back to Bullshit Creepypasta Storytime, where I thought it might be a good idea to get prepped for the scariest time of the year. Granted, summer is already over at this point, so that's already happened. But October also, that's a contender. With the spooky finger puppet ghost months and what have you. And with that in mind, I thought, let's get into a starter spooky video that'll help us kick things off proper October 1st. So today, we'll be going over the tale simply called Xbox Live. Yeah! I'm writing this in front of my T.V. You didn't need to add those. I would have gotten the idea. My Xbox is on and resting on the main dashboard. I can see my avatar, and I think he can see me. He occasionally waves. No, it just did that by itself. Shut up. I prefer to keep my eyes on the screen as much as possible because better the devil you know, right? Better the UI you know, am I right? This all started a week ago. I was playing, mixing it up between Trials HD and Battlefield 1943. I like things to rhyme. I'm an arcade nut. And I'm sorry. And love some of the games that you can download. I was owning a level on Trials, which is footage you will not see in this video, when I received a party invite. Thing is, it had no name attached to it. It was just an empty field followed by, has invited you to Xbox Live Party. Flummoxed, which plus 2 points for using the word flummoxed. I'm not sure if it's spelled right, but it's in the story, so I'm counting it. I accepted and entered the party. And when I checked the menus, I was the only one in there. Somewhat strange, but not impossible, but not likely either, let's be honest. The person could have left before I entered. Sure. Yeah. Keep telling yourself that. Just as I was readying to leave, someone else joined the party. Namely, it was me. Silicon Lemming has joined the party. I'm so sorry, Silicon Lemming. This made me smile. As you do sometimes see some rather weird glitches online. I checked the menus and saw my name twice in the party. One was playing Trials, and the other was editing the avatar. What's that other me doing? Hello, I said, not really expecting an answer. Hello echoed back to me a couple of seconds later in my voice. Oops, I have another controller and a headphones plugged into it, so I'm getting echoed. I relaxed. Sound delay and party glitches were rare, but they did happen. Never mind. Explained away, and in quotes, getting freaked out over a glitch. I said, half annoyed that I had allowed it to unsettle me. How dare it? My words returned to me. Get back here. But this time, the tone of the words had become a little mocking. This made me stop short a second. I shook my head and reasoned I must have misheard. Why don't you come and say that to my face? A current private joke me and my friends were sharing at the time. I'm glad he didn't preface that it was a good one. So, maybe I might just do that. My blood turned to ice. That was my voice, but I hadn't said those words. Ventriloquism. The other me, my shadow self, didn't play Persona 4, left the party immediately after that. I sat for a moment, confused and shaking as the adrenaline pumped. I checked the list of interactive profiles, but that revealed nothing. I eventually decided that this was enough Xbox for one night and turned it off. The incident played on my mind for the entire next day, and that evening I was back on the Xbox again. I just couldn't kick the habit. I spent a couple of minutes looking around the menus for anything else scary. That's a healthy routine to develop. But everything was decidedly normal. Very disappointing. Half an hour into some intense Splosion Man. Do you play any disc games? I received a voice message. I was getting bored of the game, so I dropped out the dashboard and opened the message. It was heavy breathing for a few seconds, followed by my voice saying, "Can you say distraction? Can you say run?" Once again confused, I stared at the screen. In the background, I could see my avatar dancing away, but there was nothing to attribute the message to. The avatars didn't dance also. I don't think. Or I don't recall. A momentary illogical fear made me spin around and inspect the room, making sure there was nothing there. It was then I turned back that I nearly screamed. My avatar had forced his way forward over the menus, and his head now filled the entire screen. Okay, this is picking up. He stared at me silently, his hands planted against the screen from the opposite side. He pointed at me and then drew a finger across his throat. You want to see how Kinect works? Bam! I started to smell burnt plastic. Okay, well. A trickle of smoke escaped the console, and then it crashed. That's not how any of that works. The last thing I saw was the colors invert on the Xbox, and colors spelled with a U. That's part of the lore. And the face of the threatening avatar turned electric, pink, and green. The image disappeared, followed by a standard no signal message. My Xbox was wrecked. When I tried to switch it back on, I got the dreaded red ring of death. The ominous name of the defect wasn't lost on me. I waited a month before I eventually sent off my Xbox for repairs. I had brought it back brand new, and it was well within warranty, so I got it replaced for free. It sat in my hallway for a fortnight. Did this story predict Fortnite? Yes. Before I had the guts to switch it back on, I finally rigged it up, and now I'm staring at the dashboard. Everything was fairly normal until I logged in my profile and saw literally dozens of voice messages, all of them my voice, screaming, "Where are you?" And "We're not done yet." The final message was dated about 20 minutes ago. All it said was, "I'm done waiting. I'm coming to get you." Someone's playing a lot of FPSs and a lot of fighting games, and some people get real salty. The avatar on the screen had stepped forward and started to rub his hands together. Then he started to wave. It took me a couple of seconds to realize he was waving at someone behind me. And then the story ends, so I'm not sure what the implication of that is. The avatar became into real life and then pushed him in the TV, and now the investigation team has to get together. We gotta call Teddy, and we gotta go inside the TV and save him, and then, they awaken to their persona. But yeah. That was an interesting tale. I'll give it that. And I feel a good way to kick things off. I hope everyone has a nice spooky finger puppet ghost month. This has been Bullshit Creepypasta Storytime. And until next time, whoops and end slate! Welcome back, friends, family, and everyone in between, to End Slate, Spooky Finger Puppet Ghost Month Edition, where I hope you enjoy the spooky stories I have coming for you this month. Besides this one, there's going to be like 3 others, too, and this is going to be neat. I have social media stuff. If you like this video and you want to like it, maybe it'll get over 3,000 views. The last video couldn't do that, but maybe this one can. YouTube, this site hates me. I have a Patreon and a Twitter, and yeah. But, speaking of Patreon, a lot of lovely folks over there like me for some reason. And I gotta thank them. I feel it in my heart. I can't stop it. Thank you, Maji and Chandler Parrish, Kiki Erzabet and Michaela, Rage Magikarp and Rabbit, Young Silver Decade, Best Common Rider, Skinny 720, Bradley Harder, Clodek. Come watch my Twitch streams. I've been a little inconsistent, I will admit. Also, I didn't say that. This is a username, but thank you. Thank you, Fernando Silva, and Glad Goku, who used to be Sad Goku, but now we've gone through many arcs on YouTube, and now he's glad, and I'm happy. Hey, it's Brad, and that rhymes. Lily Starflame, Michael Holder II, Nolan, Cedars, PhD, Static Peaches, the Epiman. Still desperately want to call you the Pie Man for some. I don't know why. Thank you, Euk, Video Gummy, Pickle. That's still a good name. Anal Bag, Andrew Silverman, and Evil Ghost. Andy Devora. Sorry, Andy. I don't know if you saw that ghost. It was pretty evil and scary. More so than the story. Thank you, Angel Bane, Astro, Antonio, Butter Pecan. Butterscotch is what I'm thinking of. No, anyways, Captain Loser, thank you. Derek Chapman, Dez, aka Is That So, Dylan Swenson, Effrey 684, Fading Novelty Mug. I still like that name. Finn the Human, as opposed to Finn the cartoon. I think that was the show. I don't know. Hi, thank you, Jamie Lynn. And Joe Mortfolio, John Mayer, John Paul Hoare, Joseph Almodovar, Kami Moon, Kate Taro, Lenny Barks, Link the 8th, or Link 8, Link VII. Thank you, Ludwig, and Nikki Lehman. Thank you, Orderly Chaos. Something horrible happened. I lost my place. But hold on. Thank you, Painful Choice, and Perrin, and thank you, Quack, and Rad R. Thank you, Ragnar the Green, and River Casey. Thank you, Sarah Salmon, Colorian. I'm sorry. That's Colorian. That sounds right. Thank you, Scarlet Robin. Hope you're doing well. Thank you, Scott Labar. Thank you, Shadow. Also, forgot to mention, because I'm reading this in order. Thank you, Sean Cartar. Why am I saying it? Well, there's no A in there. I'm sorry, Sean Carter. Thank you, Shillick and Slickster Max Tastica. And thank you, SMK and Snooper. Thank you, the world. I wish. The Wheels in the Bus Go Die. Soft Shell, the class-changing taco. What was the original class? I still want to know. Thank you, the Club Rocker, the Red 9, and RE4. You better still be a good weapon in the remake, otherwise this is going to be very awkward, I imagine. Thank you, Tim Klump and Trevor Marquez, Vispire, Whitman, Zachary Alexander, and thank you everyone who... Oh, shout outs to lousy fucking computer thing. Thank you, anyone who supports me on Patreon, despite this unprofessional fucking noise. Also, thank you, Orfano the Adoptable. I missed that one. I missed your name. Sorry about that, but I still got it. And hey, as this is making stupid noises and making me look real unprofessional, let's see how long the end slate's been going on for. Spooky almost... Oh, it's 5 minutes now. Okay, I gotta go. But I love you all. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, it stopped. Well, fucking... See you next time on End Slate. Love you all. Fucking technology. End Slate!